Adrift is a new film directed by Ballister Comacore, and it stars Shailene Woodley and Sam Claflin. And I bet you're wondering, why am I wearing a Spider-Man shirt? Well, Shailene Woodley's supposed to be Mary Jane in that old Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield 2 times in a row, but they did her dirty, so I feel there's a connection there. So I have to represent and wear a Spider-Man shirt. So this movie is based off a true story about a couple that's been stranded at sea in 1983, and they've been stranded for 41 days, and they must survive the harsh water conditions. And Shailene Woodley plays a woman named Tami, and Sam Claflin plays her boyfriend named Richard. Before watching this movie, I felt like, you know, this movie's going to take place in one location. How are they going to pull this off? Is it going to be boring, or is it going to be exciting? I went in there with an open mind, and I hope for the best. And then when I was watching this movie, this film reminded me of a scene in Titanic where the girl was on the wooden plank or whatever, and Leonardo DiCaprio's character was in the water. And I felt like that scene right there was this whole entire movie, but extended.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no.
This whole entire movie took place in one area, and at times it felt a little bit boring. So their idea of to make the movie more exciting is to have flashbacks of when they first met, the couple. I thought it was cool, but they kept going back and forth, back to Shailene Woodley's character and Sam Claflin's character trying to survive in the water and at sea, and then back to them meeting each other, and then they go back into that at sea, stranded at sea, then back to them meeting each other, and it just went back and forth. And I'm just watching this film, and I'm like, okay, so we're going back to here, then we're going back to there. I kind of want to focus more on them stranded at sea. It just felt like the writers couldn't really come up with a cohesive narrative to make this film a little bit more interesting of them stranded at sea, so they want to prolong the film by adding a few more scenes that requires flashbacks. But one thing I have to praise is Shailene Woodley. She gave an astonishing performance. Her performance was terrific. She did a really good job performing Tami, and her performance was so great that it got to a point where she went to her all-time low, and I couldn't recognize her character. That's how great Shailene Woodley was in this film, and I would say her performance was Oscar-worthy. And Sam Claflin's performance, who? Sam Claflin. Sam Claflin, he did okay. But actually, Shailene Woodley is so great that I felt like Sam Claflin's character was just a background character. I mean, he was relevant, but watching this film focused so much on Shailene Woodley's performance, and I think that if you're watching this film, you will just be floored by her performance, that you just feel like that Sam Claflin is pretty much a background character at this point. And throughout the film didn't do a good job of showcasing the romance. Like, I didn't feel like they were a real couple. Throughout the film, they do a lot of montage scenes to show the audience that, hey, they've been a couple for quite some time, but it just, to me, it felt like they've been together for one whole week, and then they're just madly in love with each other. I just couldn't get into it, and I wish they should have showed, more, like, in the beginning, leading up to them being stranded. Then I would have bought it. Other than the great performance of Shailene Woodley, you got yourself in below average movie. This is based off a true story, so I just feel like it shouldn't have been on a big screen to begin with. Shailene Woodley had a great performance. This movie was just alright, not really memorable. I'm sorry. I have to give Adrift a Val Kilmer Batman. This is a below average movie. I would say not forgettable, guilty pleasure maybe. And it's just okay. It's just okay film, but Shailene Woodley, who I'm a big fan of hers, and she killed the part, but apparently she wasn't enough to save this movie. So guys, that's my review of Adrift. Have you seen Adrift? What are your thoughts on Adrift? comment below and give me your thoughts on Adrift, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.